Here we go. Alrighty. I hope this is hearable. I can't see Morrowind on the audio output capture. Is it not coming through? Properties. How's that now? That looks much better. That might even be slightly too loud. Let's just grab that down. Hopefully somebody will let me know if it is a little bit. I feel like it's competing with my own bars right now because I'm quite a quiet person. Maybe something like that. Alrighty. Let's get stuck in. And the plan today is very much to watch an Unguided. Each event is preceded by prophecy. In the waning years of the third era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to an uncertain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he was to play in the nation's history. So like most of the Scrolls game, we are a released prisoner. This cutscene.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison. First by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up.
Okay. sorry for the volume whiplash. Hello, Jib. Today we're going to be playing an unguided, diegetic role play, which is to say I will only know what my character knows, and I'm thinking I'll be creating a dark elf. So we're going to give him a good dark elf name, something like Nazreth, the Ziz. Close. No, that's maybe a bit. It's maybe a bit too Khajiit. Maybe Nas. Maybe Nasrith, not Nazreth, but Nasrith. Ndorno. Ndorna? Indornza. There we go. Dornza. Dawncha? It's the dawn. The dawn issue is happening there. Dernza. Dermza? Dernza? Dirtza? Dirtza. Nazareth and Dirtza. Alright. That is a, I think, feasible dark elf name.
I heard them say we reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guy.
This is where we get off. Come with me.
Yes, we will be going. Got a couple of mods installed. Mostly, they are vanilla mods. I believe I do have to configure something. I might have a little bit too much mana. I wasn't sure. I do have like a mana regeneration mod installed. I'm not sure if it's still active though.
Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Alright, so we're going to meet this fella down here. Now this is the character creation of Morrowind. So he's asking us where we're coming from, which is a fair enough way to kind of explain who we are, though he can plainly see on his face, you know, what color we are and what skin we hail from. But yeah, today we're going to go Dark Elf. I think there's a couple of good ones here. I like the full beard, and I also like, now there's a good one that looks like a this one's decent. It's a bit rocker. This one's good too. It's a bit hippie with the earring as well. I think I like this one's very fashionable, I think. Where are you? There we go. He looks like a tuft of grass. Alright, so Dark Elves, they start off with a couple of bonuses. A skills bonus to athletics, destruction, light armor, long blade, marksman, mysticism, and short blade. I think I'll mainly be playing into short blade here, maybe a little bit of marksman. We also start with Ancestor Guardian, which is an effect which gives us Sanctuary. Sanctuary is kind of like deep threat. So it's kind of like if we have the attention, if we have the aggro of like a mob, Sanctuary will de-threat us to a certain degree. And resist fire 75%. There's a lot of fire in this game, so it's a pretty good one. We will fit right in. Unfortunately, the Dark Elves are very racist towards... I suppose it's not so much racism as xenophobia, because they actually don't like us even as a Dark Elf. Sakisius Ogala here
you'll have to be recorded before you're officially released.
Is going to help us choose our class.
The choice is yours.
Now we're just going to pick a class from a list here. Now I want to play as a Pilgrim today. So Pilgrim, they fall into a stealth class specialization. There are 3 specializations in this game. There is a combat specialization, magic specialization, and stealth specialization, as you might imagine, the big 3. And this class favors the attributes of personality, which is good for speechcraft and for sales, and also hosts illusion magic as well. So it does have some role to play in some spell classes, and endurance as well. Endurance is a maximum fatigue. Fatigue very much manages everything in this game. In terms of your chance to succeed at tasks is very much based on your current fatigue. So like your ability to cast a spell or hit with an attack goes up or down depending on your fatigue. So having a higher maximum absolutely is a good thing. It makes everything in this game a bit easier. This is also more health per level. So every time we level up, our endurance will carry alongside with our health. It also starts here with some major skills and some minor skills. These will be the skills that we want to level up as skills to level up our character as a character. So the major skills will start higher than the minor skills. They all work the same way regardless of if they're major or minor or non-spect. Just a matter of whether or not they contribute to your character level. So our major ones here are speechcraft, which is, you know, all about person-to-person communications. Mercantilism, which is to do with sales, so this is specifically like a buying and selling. Marksman, which is ranged weapons. Restoration, which is a healing skill tree. It's also good for restoring fatigue, restoring attributes, and also curing diseases, which is very, very useful. Medium armor. Medium armor class was an armor class that was removed in later versions of the game. I say later versions, in the sequels to the game, so it was removed in Oblivion and Skyrim going forward. But it's a chain scale bone drow armor. I think orcish armor falls under here as well. Or orcish armor falls under here. A lot of these styles of armor got split off into either light or heavy, depending on how the depending on their weight in later games. It is definitely very Morrowind. Medium armor. It doesn't need to be in the game. Most of the guards in the game actually wear medium armor though, which is interesting. Illusion. So this is the skill managed by personality, and illusion gives us a lot of good skills, mostly for interpersonal stuff as well. It's also good at aggroing mobs. We can blind or paralyze And we can make ourselves invisible as well. Invisibility is not as useful as it sounds like it would be, because the interaction with objects reveals us immediately. Hand to hand, unfortunately, it's just kind of bunk. Hand to hand damage is very, very bad in this game. Short blade. Having this skill here on the tree and our dark elf buff will make us very, very good at hitting with our short blade quite early. This is our primary melee skill. Block is automatic in this game, so it's a random chance to block. Having higher block skill and having higher fatigue just gives us more of that. It also supports our agility attribute. And then alchemy, which alchemy works very much like the rest of the games. Alchemy alongside restoration is maybe more of the same, but you know, it's good to have a bit of both.
Very good. The letter preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Yes, and so the sign here, this is our unique bonus. Excuse me. Some popular ones here, the steed is 25 points of speed. This one's good for speed runs, as you might imagine. It's also just a nice quality of life to move faster throughout the game. The lover is a good one for fortify agility, 25 points. This is very, very strong. Agility increases your endurance. It also increases your likelihood to hit. It also increases your likelihood to dodge. It also increases your likelihood to block. So it increases all three of your, like, the ways that you can interact in combat: blocking, dodging, and hitting. It also increases your maximum fatigue, which again raises all three of those again. So, but today I'm just going to go for my favorite, which is the stat stick, the lady. 25 points of personality, 25 points of endurance. And I think I probably overvalue personality a little bit more than a lot of other players in these kind of games, just because I end up talking to everyone.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Yeah. So let's just double check. We have a Dark Elf Pilgrim under the sign of the Lady. We start with a whopping 75 endurance, which is absurd, 65 personality, and a measly 30 willpower. So we'll be a little bit susceptible to copping spells. Higher willpower is higher magic resistance in this game. 45 HP to start with is a little bit low. You do start with more HP with more strength. But our fatigue, our maximum fatigue here, 185, is off the charts. We do also have some really nice high skills to begin with. Marksman at level 40, short blade at level 30 is definitely enough to get by. Light armor at level 15, so we can just chuck on some light armor instead of heavy armor if we want, medium armor as well if we want. We'll also start with Hearth Heal, being in restoration, and then we'll also have resist fire as a baseline, so we should be fairly tanky even if we're unarmored. Beautiful, let's get stuck in.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
So yes, sir, so here are our papers. Oh. And we've just been released from prison, so let's just get out of here as quick as we may. And being directly released from prison, we haven't yet given up our ways. The tutorial here is going to ask us to steal, so it's just very much just in the nature of it. So we have an iron dagger. This is a short blade, so we can equip it straight away. And we can pull it out, have a bit of a... I'll shank you, I'll shank you. There's also a apprentice lockpick here. Unfortunately, this class does not have any lockpicking skill. We are lockpicking skill 10, security level 10, so we might need to look for a spell for that instead. Let's take that there. What are we going to do? We're going to pilfer some bits and some bobs, I reckon. The silverware, silver bowl. These flasks, no thank you. Plenty of silver here on the table. A torch, a bowl, some flint. And I reckon let's take as well a piece of bread. Take a little bit of bread for fatigue management. Do we want to grab anything from here? Some scrib jerky, some sultrice? Nah. Let's just get out of here. The tutorial will tell us what's here in this barrel. By way of the tutorial, I imagine that, you know, again, we're still back to our ways. And after thieving the place, we walk directly through this room where the guard captain is waiting for us. So we got off easy. Let's take those identification papers. Yeah, sure. I mean, they gave us our papers in one room, we handed them back in the other. Yeah, efficiency. Welcome to Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but the authorization comes directly from the Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself. Uriel Septim was the character that is murdered at the beginning of Oblivion, voiced by Patrick Stewart. So Uriel Septim has these prophetic visions, and so based on one of these prophetic visions, he has sent us to Morrowind. Maybe for some political intrigue, maybe to stop a plague, maybe to kill a god. We don't really know. I mean, no one knows anything, right? It's very much just kind of one of these little seeds is planted in the ground. I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you're free. Before you go, I have some instructions on your duties from the Emperor. So he's giving us a package of documents to take to Caius Cosades in the town of Balmora. Caius is a bit of a character, and but we don't know where Balmora is because we have just arrived in this land and we've been in prison for years. Excuse me. No cough for weeks. Yeah, start streaming, start coughing every single time. And yeah, he's giving us a couple of tidbits. We really only have one duty here, which is to get to Caius Cosades in Balmora. So let's get out of here. Now, we are here in town. I do have some, anyone who's played the game before will see very easily, I do have some graphical mods on. But these ones, they fix up the draw distance, and they fix up a little bit of the fog, and they give some anti-aliasing and some graphical fidelity. Running on a 690 NVIDIA card. Certainly not the best kind of machine under the sun. But yeah, we're here in town. Let's have a chatter about. We've just been on a big boat ride. The first thing I do when I get into a town after travel is I look for A, a hotel, or B, a snack. So let's talk to this fella here. Are you the one the boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive at that time of day. I hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. Oh, interesting. Yes, actually I did find your ring, Fargoth, after they shook him down. So this was the tutorial ring. It's a bit of a gimme. The tutorial gives you the ring, and then Fargoth is directly standing outside. Yeah, we'll give him back his little ring there. Ask for a little advice. He's telling us to carry potions and cure disease and cure blight. So we'll try and actually do that. Talk to everyone. Let's do more of that too. And he's a commoner. Busy. So he's just told us about this shop over here. Maybe we'll have a chat with another fella on the way through. Oh, yes. Thank you, sir. A little advice. Take the Silt Strider to Vivek or Balmora. Fast and cheap. No trouble with wild animals or smugglers or bandits or outlaws. Go see Darvaim Chlurin over at the Strider port. Tell her Vidias Nucius sent you. Nucius. Right, that's me. Beautiful. Alright, we've already made some connections. So, Fargoth has let Ariel in here know that we're a bro. And Ariel, let's deal. We're here to wheel and deal. Practice your skills. Don't practice on citizens. That's foul murder. Okay. Murder is not legal, everyone. Don't kill him. Any rumors? Hriskar upstairs is having some financial troubles. Maybe we've got a message from the Emperor, so Hriskar can wait for another day. There is a quest up there to get a good chunk of change, but it's a bit measly. It takes a fair bit of time. We're up to 97 disposition because of Fargoth growing it up for us. So let's sell this silverware. I'll also sell this copy of the Firmament. I'll also sell this Flynn. Flynn is alcoholic. Does my character want a drink? I think he's a pilgrim, he's a monk, he is sworn off. And so we're taking the approach here of the reformed religious man out of prison who's had a lucky break. He is thankful for it. So we'll also be leveling up luck as I go as well, if I can. Now, let's get some gear. We do have a marksman skill, so let's buy a short bow. Do we want to start with a short bow? Or do we want to start with a short weapon? Or do I want to work on something else? A walking stick is not a bad idea. Maybe a cane, a staff. A pilgrim staff does make some amount of sense. We are preparing for a pilgrimage. We'll let that come when it comes around. So for now, let's equip ourselves for travel, maybe just for light travel. We'll get ourselves a silver short sword. Silver's a bit pricey. Let's take ourselves an iron tanto. There we go. Or a short sword. Yeah, let's take ourselves an iron short sword. Just one. Whoop. One day. There we go. And let's also buy ourselves some padding. Definitely a kind cuirass. Definitely. Just considering if we're going to take the Silt Strider or if we're going to take the road. I think we do have directions from the Emperor, so we should take the Silt Strider and make it snappy. Let's follow the advice though. Let's get some potions if we can. Fortify speed. We got a healing potion, potion of health. Bargain restore health. Yeah, let's buy some bargain restore health. That's fine. Yes, and we'll also buy, I think, some gauntlets. And can we buy some greaves? I think we can't buy any greaves. Can't really go too far without a shield though, so let's grab ourselves a shield as well. This is all light armor, which is on our minor spec. We're very much buying it because we can, and it's sensible to do so, even though it's very much off spec. But actually we will buy the medium. Look, we're not about to lose our life directly after getting out of prison. We're probably going to be wearing our armor all the time. Imperial chain cuirass. No medium gauntlets. We can have a light shield. I think definitely you're better off with a shield than none. So, paying a total of 96. We do have a mercantile skill. Let's see if we can get away with 85. We can. Beautiful. Love to see it. Alright. Well, we're a man out of prison. We are not going far without any of this setup. A healing spell ready to go. Let's ask him about spells actually. He might have for us. A Feather's Hand for Sanctuary. Resist magic. Oh yeah, did I say this is a hardcore run? I don't think I did. This is a hardcore run. Yeah, if I die, the character is dead. So, so let's also take a fireball, I think, and we will. Actually, he does have some good scrolls as well. Let's ask about some popular scrolls. Vigor and Vitality are best-selling scrolls, restoring fatigue and health. City Intervention and Divine Intervention transport you instantly. So these are the big ones, the intervention scrolls. These are just a straight up get out of the jail free. Divine Intervention on Self. Let's grab some of those. City Intervention on Self. These are like teleport scrolls. They're just to get out of free jail. And thinking about how to get out of sticky situations, let's also buy... 5 is maybe too many. Let's also buy another lockpick. Can I afford that? Oh, I can't. I can't. Maybe we'll leave the civvies. We'll buy the divines, and we'll say that it's because we're a pilgrim. Beautiful. Okay, this does look like a good setup. We've got our at least the start of an armor set. It's not as good as we would like it to be. Do we want to chat with anyone upstairs? No, I think we just want to get to it. Let's get to it. Just checking. It looks like the stream is a little bit. Is that a window thing? No, it looks like I'm overflowing the screen just slightly. Sorry about that. There we go. And there we go. All right. Looking better. If the audio is too loud or anything like that, please let me know. I don't really have a good sense for the quality of the of the output at the moment because my own headphones are a little bit funky. Beautiful, but yeah, the setup looks good. We are going to follow the advice that old mate Nazareth was given, and we're going to talk to the Silt Strider and make our way over there with a sense of A, staying alive, and B, urgency. I'm not going to pick up the mushrooms off the ground. I know if you've played this game before, you're thinking, oh, look at all that Bungler's Bane, look at all that Hyphasia, look at all those Violet Caprices, or Caporiuses? Hello. Dave McLaren? Yes, well, Vidonius Nucius sent us here. Oh, yes. Beautiful, and a little bit of instant appeal. Let's take Balmora. I didn't realize it spent so far down. Down to our last 16 GP. That's okay. We're in a fresh town. We got a gear. We set a gear. We're got a full belly. Got a bit of bread in our backpack. And it's not polite to go rifling through things in public, even though obviously these crates are juicy. They look very, very juicy. But we're here in town. Let's ask somebody friendly. Hello, Hedvild. This is Balmora. We haven't met. No, we have not. It's the council seat of the great house Hlalu, the largest town of Vardafell except for Vivek City. It is. Morrowind is a pretty dense place, but incidentally, it's there's not too much going on. It is an island under quarantine in the game, which is why it's so odd that we've been sent there as a prisoner. House Hlalu must have a spy in Aldaroon. They always seem to know what the Retheran Council is planning. Retheran is another great house. Well, we wanted to ask about the South Wall. It's the club in Balmora, east of the Odai River. Thank you. Owned by Bacola Closius. He is the owner of the South Wall. Well, that's great. So, it's going to be on the east side, so let's, yeah. I think my character knows which way north is, that's fine. I don't feel any need to rederive that in character. Let's, head east. Howdy. Howdy. Afternoon, how you doing? And it's a club here on the east side of the river. Let's have a squiz. Hey, there's a banner here. And it says South Wall Corner Club, but let's pop on in. So we are here to talk to the proprietor. Let's talk to the door girl. We're looking for South Wall. Yes, this is the South Wall. Caius Cosides. That old Sugartooth. In this game, Sugartooth means somebody who uses narcotic drugs. I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bacola Closius, the owner. Yes, let's chat with Bacola. The owner, are you upstairs? Well, let's let's do this in character. Let's ask about him. He's the owner. He must be around here somewhere. Well, let's have a squiz. It's a pub. Let's talk to some people. Arathor. Oh no, you're Arathor. You're not the owner. What are you about, buddy? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Don't we all? Don't we all? Talk to a scout. The scout I'll talk to is alone. You can find her at Ariel's trade house in Satanine. That's where we just were. So if we do hang out there in Satanine a little bit more, yeah, we can talk to that scout. She'll actually map us out a fair bit of the island. You just asking us directly if we want to join the Thieves Guild. Well, it looks like you have some skill. Do you want to join? Maybe you want to know what we're all about. Let's hear the rules. Do not steal from a brother thief. Unfortunately, my character is pretty keen not to end up in jail again. He has found the cloth, and he's going to keep his nose clean of both crime and of sugar. Kiranir, Kai's Casades, that old grey hair gobbles sugar like Scuttle. Scuttle is, I think, like a jelly. I think it's meant to be kind of like, eating... Oh, what's that going to be similar to? Maybe like eating roe, it seems like, yeah. She's surprised he still walks. It doesn't affect him. He's a bit of a dry drunk. Yeah, the mark of a long time user. Let's ask her for some advice. She seems to know what's up. Practice stealing and pickpocketing by taking cheap things. Yeah, start with the small stuff. The Legion champion Larius Varro over at Moonmoth Legion Fort has sworn an oath to stop corruption. Yes, and we want to stay away from him. The less we are known about by fellas like him, the better. Well, this fella works here, so let's ask him about the boss. Boss man. Boss. Yes, he's the owner. He must be around here somewhere. Okay. Well, I think in character we've now checked the whole place. Let's head on upstairs. We know he's upstairs because I've played the game before, but you know, that's what it's about. So we've been downstairs, we've seen the club, we've chatted to some people, we declined joining the Thieves Guild. Hi, Bakala. Yes, thank you. I'm here to learn about old mate. Where are Kai's Casades. Old Kai's rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace. They must have really had problems with this during testing. People like going out the front door, then turning right up the stairs. Been like, huh? Where? Stairs? Let's have a look actually. It's locked. So they put it in the directions and then they locked it. There you go. Alright, well let's follow the directions. So he says go up to the right and then turn to the left and follow this down to the end. Thankfully they are good directions. I mean, he's less than 40 meters away, let's be real. But hello miss, do we have the right place? Drakala Arethi? I think she's just path found her way over here. I don't think she's actually related to Kai's, but she is here standing on this veranda, I suppose balcony. Talking about the guilds. That's great to hear. Somebody has told my character about the guilds. And this is Kai's Casades' house. And here's the old Sugar Lips himself. Yes, reporting to Kai's Casades, sir. Get us with that. Are you ready to follow my orders? Novice of the Blades. Yes, indeed. Now, in character, we have been given direct orders from the Emperor to go see this fella, and this fella is telling us, hey, I have work for you, and that's why you've been sent for me. So unfortunately, the only way out is through, as far as we're concerned, and we will be taking up his orders. So Blades trainers, we do have a lot of people in town. Rithleen, Tamalin, Nine Toes, Serene Leoraine? Serene Leoraine? Interesting name. Gildan, Siorva, Horsemouth, and Elone in Ariel's trade house. So a lot of people sending us back to Elone. She does have a lot of map points, so it is worth talking to her at some point. We are spies, beautiful. So somehow I got out of prison and into hotter water. and let's just chat about these extra people. Alone is at Ariel's trade house. Fort Moonmoth is just outside Balmora. Gildan is a night blade. He can be found just in the house to the right of the steps up the temple. Oh, there's a temple, you say? I am interested in a temple. Yes, I am. Now, and that's what we'll be heading towards next, I think. So we do want to hear, again, because I'm very, very wary of getting executed under the orders of the Emperor, the rules. Follow orders, my orders, don't steal from the blades, don't attack anyone from the blades. Very simple rules. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, we get $200 dues, $bucks, and we get orders to find our way to level up. So this is a nice in-character, diegetic way to get us to go do some side quests. He's telling us, hey, you're a bit green. I would agree. We are definitely a bit green. And so, oh, I forgot to actually ask him about where the clubs were. So let's talk about one of these places. We've already turned down the Thieves Guild, so we don't want to end up back in jail. I do want to ask about the Imperial Cult. So we can go to Fort Moonmoth Joy and we can become a lay servant. Great. Also do freelance work. There we go. Not really too interested in wandering around and getting killed by a bandit. Let's we do have a restoration skill, and maybe some nice safe jobs are the way to go. So I think in my mind, we probably want to focus on the Mages Guild, and we probably want to focus on the Temple. Temple for personal appeal and character, and Mages Guild because it is safe. So I think that's what my character is thinking next. Let's, hey brother, good haircut. Yeah, boy. Let's find a way to get about it. We do have some extra cash here. So my next step is to finish off my kit. I definitely want some greaves, even if they are light armor. Some pauldrons wouldn't go astray as well, and I think we do need some boots as well. So we left Ariel's feeling a little bit poorish, a little bit poorly because of buying teleporting scrolls. Now, having played the game, we know there's not going to be any challenge, to catch the Soul Strider, but let's stay paranoid about it. Hello, Meldor. Let's have a little bit of a... Yes, there we go, using that personality skill. Now, mate, I am after some greaves. Have you got medium for me? Netch leather? Draga shield? Bone mold greaves. Perfect. 200. Tell you what, can you do us 190? Help a brother out? Yes, indeed. Love it. We are a lot closer to being kitted out. Let's talk about some... Oh, the boots are pricey. What about... Yeah, let's talk about some chitin boots. Better than nothing. Pauldrons. I don't think is going to let us off with the kit. What about my max here of 26? How's that? Nah. Okay, we're going to leave the pauldrons on the table. How's that? Beautiful. Okay. I suppose we could try and sell back our shoes, but he's not going to buy our shoes, I don't think. It's also not going to make a difference. Yeah, he's not going to buy them. I'm just going to drop those. Now, looking good with the starter fit, and yeah, Temple or Mages Guild. Temple or Mages Guild. Let's get ourselves a little bit set up. So we do want to consider where we're going to make a home for ourselves here in Morrowind. And going and saying hello to these people first, I think is the best way to go about it. So in character, I'm thinking, Founder's Faith in prison, classic story, and, good relations with the pastor in prison. pastor. I'm not really sure if pastor is the right word for it, but yeah, has now been sent over here. Now this is, I think, a tribunal temple, isn't it? I haven't thought that far ahead. Are we tribunal or are we imperial cult? Well, let's hear about it. Fighters Guild. Tell us about the imperial cult. Shrines. Fort Moonmoth. We do want to stay away from Fort Moonmoth. Maybe we can retcon this a little bit. Maybe let's retcon this a little bit. The temple. The temple. You mate, I'm here. You're not gonna sell me. I literally walked in off the street. You're not gonna try and proselytize? Come on, buddy. What are you doing? See, now I feel bad. I'm having to walk around the bloody back rooms. I don't think I should be down here. I just walk with confidence. We got a personality of, what are you? 65. Yeah, we can just walk around wherever we like with confidence. Hello, La-Ra. Okay. La-Ra-Ra-Ra-Ra-Oma. Hello, La-Ra-Ra-Omine. Now, will you tell us about the temple? You will tell us about the temple. The Tribunal Temple is the native religion of civilized Morrowind. Well, that's a bit foreshadowing. They worship three god kings, Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivek, who are known together as the Tribunal. They're the mortal guardians who walk the earth. They defeated the Dunmer's greatest enemies, the Nords and the Dwarves. They're superhumans. They're so cool. Have you seen my OP? I once wrote a great fanfic about it, and Vivek. Okay, there's a lot more to this story, naturally. But can we join the temple? We were sent here by a preacher that we met once before. We cannot ask her to join the temple. Okay, but at least we know we're in the right place. What about you, Lathino Halalu? Morrowind lore. Yeah, the Imperial legions have garrisoned in the major settlements. They mostly serve as guards to keep the peace. Is that so? Most people wouldn't take kindly to military keeping their peace. How's about, can I join the temple with you? I can't. Latest rumours. Ranus Athrees of the Balmora Mages Guild has something against wizards who aren't in the guild. I think it has to do with her parents who were murdered by the old Telvanni Archmagister, the one before. There's a lot to unpack there. Yeah, you know, her parents were murdered by a Telvanni wizard, and so now she hates wizards who aren't with the guild. Athrene's story goes a lot deeper. She, I think she ends up using us, the character, if we like kind of just go through naively, following all of her orders. I think she uses us, the character, to go commit assassinations for her. What about you, Feldrello Sujuri? Yes, thank you. So finally, somebody willing to proselytize. Let's go. You are now a layman of the temple. Welcome, brother Nesthren. One of several masters you can go to get your duties. If you perform well, advancements on the way. You need to make a pilgrimage of the 7 graces. Here we go. Alrighty, thank you. We have the book. So, the Pilgrim's Path. We are going to go to the fields of Kumu, and we're going to muck in the fields. There's some good stuff here about how Vivek is just so cool, and he does manual labor just like you. To stop the moon, the Shrine of Daring. This one, I haven't done this before, actually. I haven't actually played through this questline before, just so you know. So, I'm not. Does my character hardcore status count if I drown him on purpose? I think one of these involves drowning. Shrine of Generosity. Long after Lord Nerevar and the Tribunal triumphed over Dagoth, the people wished to build a monument to the heroes of that war. Vivek thanked them, but said it would be better to dedicate a monument not only to the glorious heroes, but to all people great and small who suffered and died in the war. It became a custom to make offerings there. Interesting. Does that mean that rather than have a monument to Lord Nerevar, you removed Lord Nerevar from history? I think that might have been what happened there. Donate 100 gold. That's a pretty easy one. 100 gold's easy to come by. The Puzzle Canal. I think that is the one where you do have to drown yourself. Carry a scroll of Amsivi intervention in case they get lost. The Dromora Kratz is found at the center of the Puzzle Canal. The Mask of Vivek. The Shrine of Justice in Nisus. Okay, and the Coal Cave. The Shrine of Valor. The Ruddy Man, the Father of Drauga. No, Drow. Not Drauga. Drauga are the Nordic zombies in like the Waking Dead from Skyrim. The Shrine of Valor is inside the Coal Cave. The Ghost Fence. The Ghost Fence is probably going to be the hardest one because it is a bit of a walk. But they did just place a lot of these on the map for us. So we're going to have to head to Nisus, the Ghost Gate, one down in the Fields of Kumu, Pelagiad, and one, a bunch in Vivek. So let's head to Vivek last, because that's where we'll knock them all out. I think first let's head to Kumu, because that one's going to be an easy one and a safe one. Alright, and we have our teleports, just in case. Did they even keep the right teleports? No, I kept Divine Intervention. Okay, flavor spoil. Divine Intervention's totally fine. I think we are members of the temple now, so we can sleep it off. It's been a day. Let's get an early start for tomorrow. And a bit of bread. Not going to go too far. I won't worry about diet and exercise. Not playing water mechanics. I just thought that would be funny. Now, let's make an early start. We're going to head out to the Fields of Kumu. And so we do have a map pointer with instructions on how to get there. So I can just make that trip. I can just make that trip with the world map and call it in character knowledge, I think. It is a wee bit of a walk, unfortunately. We got a tow walker over there. They do look really comfortable. Now, I suppose the only thing I didn't actually grab was a cure blight, cure disease, cure poison. Should we be roaming around without an antidote? We have a healing spell, that'll be fine. We also have a ranged combat spell, so that will also be fine. Athletics up to level 11, love to see it. Let's actually take a moment to check the mod config, let me know how that's going. So we have Easy Escort, Graphical Herbalism, yeah, Magica Regen. I'm feeling pretty relaxed, let's leave that on. Yeah, let's leave it on. It does make the game much more relaxed. Script extender to keep the game stable. Mule. Now this one is a big old. Sorry, let's walk away from the river actually, because it's just lapping there in the background. Okay. Now Mule. This one is a level modification, so it changes how the game levels you up. In terms of decays and things like that as well. Decaying skills down when you don't use them, and also as you level up major skills and minor skills, they contribute towards the stat. So it takes away a very strange thing that happens in unmodded Morrowind, vanilla Morrowind, where your best leveling strategy is actually to not level up. Essentially, what you end up wanting to do is level up like endurance, like 10 times, and then block 10 times, and then, you know, long blade 10 times, and effectively get yourself a +5 every time you level up. You can choose 3 stats, and you attribute some number of stats to them based on how many skills you level up along the way, which unfortunately means that the best way to min-max it is to get a whole bunch of irrelevant skills leveled up so you can maximize your stat gain when you level up your character. Now, you did just hear me correctly. The best way to play the game is to level up your irrelevant skills to maximize your stat gain on your character. So, Mule fixes that by making it basically the same way it works in Skyrim. Oh, actually, it's just a good system overall, the way it works. I think we do head this way. Because Skyrim takes away primary attributes. Like, Skyrim just has fatigue. It doesn't even have fatigue, it has stamina. Ooh. Let's fireball that. They can paralyze me. Failed cast. Oh, my fatigue is too low. Can I rest up? I can. Can I have a bit of a breather? Failed casting twice. Failed casting 3 times. This is fireball. You have target. Is my it's destruction. Level 15 destruction magic. Yeah, love to see that. Beautiful. That's a freebie. Dark elves do have high latent destruction as a bit of a theme for their fire management, their fire skills. So the Fields of Kumu, we head up this way. I think they might leave me on the sign. It is a major pilgrimage spot. Yeah, Turan, Mount Kand, Moligmar, Balmora, Ghost Gate. Oh, you can head back to the Ghost Gate that way as well. It is actually a very long walk, but the Ghost Gate might be after joining the Mages Guild, and yeah, after the Mages Guild, we will get a ability to teleport to Caldera, and that will be pretty easy actually if we head that way. This one's always a nice little road, and we are coming up. We are walking along the lakefront here. And you can see Morrowind's such a cool looking game, man. Look at that shit right there. It's so sick. It's glowing. There's a, that's, I believe, what are you? What are you going to be? You're going to be Pelagiat, of course. Let's not fall in. Got some crabs down there. We are going to have to go get some muck. Now, it should be around here somewhere. It says so in the book. It says so. It's between the rocks and the road to Saran. There we go. It's right here. And here you are, the fields of the Kumu Shrine. Vivek acted as a beast of burden for a poor farmer who could not harvest muck sponge after his guar died. So we are going to need some muck sponge. Thankfully there is some over there. Let's go have a gander. It's in plain view. Thank you, quest designers. We can hop, skip and jump down here. Too easy. Now let's see if we can firebomb some crabs. Oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful, that's a hit. One for you. That's a hit. Oh, that's a miss. There's one behind me. Oh, we've got reflections. Very cool. Yeah, and the graphical overhaul is doing some heavy lifting. Oh, there's a fish. Let's get you. There we go. Got it. Let's heal up. I have spells bound to F. Oh no, you're still alive. Oh no. Why are you still alive, big crab? It's totally fine. These guys are not a challenge at all. We got one muck. Now we do have a little bit of alchemy actually, so we know this is drain intelligence. Interestingly, there's a marshmallow here as well, which is restore health. And so my character can say, hey, I know a little bit about that. It's marshmallow. That's going to be... That's a poultice. That's good for you. He also knows that muck sponge is a bit toxic. It's a bit like a nang, you know? It's going to be toxic to inhale. There's also some saltreese here. We can leave that. Make our way back up. Oh, up you get, up you get. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. That's a tough little misadventure. Oh, this is good for paralysis as well. Finding all kinds of good stuff around here. Oh, those ones are poisonous. Stay away from those. They will make you ill. They will drain your fatigue by, presumably by having it waste out of your underside. And willow flower. These... What drains your personality in real life? What's known for draining it? Cigarettes? Donate some mug. Ask for a blessing. Now, cigarettes can be good for your personality if help you meet people, I suppose. Thank you for your humility, Lord Vivek. I shall neither strut nor preen in vanity, and I shall know and give thanks for my place in the greater world. That's an excellent, excellent little piece of reframing of what it is to work manual labor as a serf. Ooh, gold cannon. Drains health. Oh, that one's poisonous. Stay away from that. Ah, here we go. Restores personality. That's good for you. Howdy, Thorinor. How you doing? Oh,
Nice
oh.
day, don't you think?
This is crazy. I might need to run. Run, Thorinor, run. Run. We don't need to be faster than the Kalgulri. We just need to be faster than Thorinor. It's a coming. It's a coming. These things will too hit us at this level. Let's not take any chances. We can't see it because there's a bunch of hills, but that doesn't mean it's not going to come up any second. Now they don't have arms, so they cannot swim. We could have also used our intervention there as well. That would have been a perfectly acceptable use of our intervention. It is very common, unfortunately, to die to those things at the low levels. And now we have a narrative reason, not even a spurious narrative reason, but like a genuine narrative reason to end up over here amongst these glowing lights. And what is going on with that? Oh, sorry for the flashbang. And I believe it should be some Nern roots. I can't see it though. Okay. It must just be like an animation for the for the pearls or something. Bit of an animation available there. Now, interestingly, we do actually have a buff here from the pilgrimage. We have a 100-point blessing of feather, which means we currently have a 0 carry load. But feather is like minus to your carry weight. It's the opposite of burden, which is increases your carry weight. Lets you carry more items. So feather is very, very good for hauling a whole bunch of gear. Yeah, let's play it safe because we have seen some wild Kalguli around. Bit interesting though. We do see some other very nice. Ooh. More. Scribs are dangerous. Let's see if we can get away with a range spell. Oh, we can't. We're gonna have to go in. Oh. Oh. Okay, it's totally fine. Aquama Forager and Aquama Cuttle. Interesting. We'll take a little bit of Cuttle. Let's heal ourselves up so we don't accidentally get an infection or something. Now, Stone Flower. Now, these are good for you. We'll take these Stone Flowers. We'll leave the gold kennets there because they're actively bad for you. We'll take a bit more cork bulb as well. And there's heather over here as well. Lots of it. We can take a fair bit of that, I reckon. We can take a bit of that. We can take a bit of this. This right click to collect alchemical ingredients is one of the mods, which brings it over from Skyrim, where it's baked into the game. In Morrowind, in vanilla, you actually have to open up each of these like containers and take the take the flower from inside the container. Black anther plant is dangerous. Willow flower is dangerous as well, so we will leave those for some poor sucker to come find. What level is our alchemy? Level 15. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like level 15 alchemy is kind of like, you know that the Big Mac isn't a salad just because it has lettuce on it. So maybe we'll leave them at like the notion of good foods and bad foods. Because of course, like the next argument is, well, hey, like these things can be mixed into other potions, and then they can be very, very good. Ah, rat. Now we definitely want to stay away from this thing. Rats are gross. Can we fireball you? We do not want to catch a disease, especially since we didn't come prepped for a cure disease. No. Stay away from me. Jesus. Cast. What is it like? Okay, thank you. Oh no. I'm not gonna get the chance to hit this again. I'm gonna have to go in close combat. Okay. Oh, that's brutal. Hopefully we can shield it. Alright, let's heal up, do our best to avoid some kind of... Oh no, we're too low. We'll go again. Thankfully, regenerating mana does make this much easier. Where did we end up? We're a bit off the trail here, but we are close enough to Pelagiad. So let's rethink our life decisions and head over there to buy a cure disease potion, just in case. How much money do we have? 16. Yeah, no money. We do have some cheap ingredients. Maybe we can make something with it. Or maybe we can see about a job. Or maybe we can just head back. What time of day is it? It is noon. Oh, it's only noon. Yeah, we're totally fine to head back. Especially they're not going to buy my cheap wild plants. They're a farming community, so... we are almost back at Saint Denis, actually, so we could even catch this little strata back. But actually, I forget myself, we are on the pilgrimage, so where are we off to next? That's the Fields of Kumu. Next is the... this one's in Vivek. Do we have to go in order? No, I think we just need to go to all of them. The Shrine of Generosity. It's on the top south of Vivek's palace. Yep, you're in the canals in Vivek. You're in the heart of the Puzzle Canal in Vivek. You are... Nisus Temple. Okay. So we are going to try and head to Nisus. Let's head to Saint Denis now that we recognise that we are fairly close. Or we can head to Vivek, I suppose, because we are already close to there. I think, though, what we might do is we might take our licks, head back to Vivek. Stone flowers. We will take some stone flowers. Take our licks and head back to Vivek and plan to make a little bit of money. So we'll go back to Ariel's trade house and we'll talk to the scouts. Let's introduce ourselves. There's a Gua. Let's not take our chances there. Can we heal ourselves up yet? Not yet. Yeah, there we go. Alright. It's been a rough one. Let's take a little rest because our stamina is getting low. We'll rest for 1 hour. And think from here, yes, this way heads to Vivek, and this way, we're looking at the signs. Say the name. We're like, hey, I recognize Say the name. Let's head on back. Boom, boom. And this is actually quite a nice view of Say the name. I think coming over the hill there. Yeah, there's a cool one. Look at that rise on these kind of things. Water breathing. There you go. Having gone for a swim, we understand the value. And what about you? What are you good for? Drain luck will leave you drain speed. Yeah, you are just bad. Mostly bad mushrooms. There we go. Yes, hello again. We did have a dangerous trip back. With you water walking. Okay. You can be useful too. We will take you. Interesting. Yes, we are back. How do you do? Let's head back to Ariel's trade house, see if we can make a little bit of cash back. And we'll also talk to the scout upstairs. We'll make our introductions. And that will lead us to talk with Hiskar as well, who has a money quest for us. Hello? Again? 99. Love to see it. So we have the Pilgrim's Path. Let's sell our herbs that are indeed good for you. See if we can get a round pineapple for a mate. 50. Oh, come on. Come on. Alright. 48. Alright, you can have change. Sure. And let's we know that Hiskar is up here with some money problems, and we also know that Elone is up here. Not sure about the rest of these blokes, but let's talk to Elone first. Go ahead if you're not interrupting anything. Yes, well, let's mention the blades first. You wear a blade too. Beautiful. Normally, I don't offer training, but since you're one of us, I'll just charge you. I mean, it is a correct way to put it. I normally won't do this, but since I'll do you a favor, you gotta pay me for it. Sure. Alright. Athletics training is very cheap and very good, and medium armor there as well is very good to have. It's worth spending money on. Let's ask about these places though. Pelagiad. A newly charted imperial village. So what she's doing here is she's putting these on the map for us. Ebonheart, Vivek, Vardenfell district, Caldera, Balmora. Let's ask about the specific place. Dvarm Halerin, yes, still Strider. Let's ask about the rumours. Say the name. Most of my job is just learning the land. Sure. There's a wild place indeed. Great. Let's ask for some advice. Buy them, sell them, then read them. That's true. If you sell a book, you can keep it in your head. But there's a very interesting point there, Elone. But yeah, I think we should have a fairly well-developed map here. Yes, with added Caldera. I think we already had Pelagiad, but we did also just add. Oh, it was only Caldera. Oh no, sorry, Ebonheart. Ebonheart's hard to see here because it looks like it should be on the tip of Vivek, but it's actually not. Beautiful. Alrighty. And I think the other thing we got mentioned was to talk to Hiskar. You look like you could use a friend, Outla. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. I'm going to decline this one. A, it's boring. And B, it's thieving. It gets me into trouble. It either gets me into trouble A with the law or B with Hiskar, so I'm going to decline. Hello, Indrel. Yes. New in town. It's true. Buy a little goodwill. Okay, I'll, gas you up a little bit. There we go. I've heard the local tax collector, Procius Vitellius, is missing. There you go. It is true. Now, we can go find his corpse if we go exploring locally. We can also find a very excellent ring with willpower and intelligence if we go exploring locally, the sigil ring. Not going to happen. It's not I think it's not in character. Has anyone told me? Well, we have been told about Adamastartus. Maybe we can have a squiz at Adamastartus? Adamastartus? Smuggling. Best not to get involved. Best not to get involved, I say. I see nothing, I see nothing. Now, we are very close to Vivek, but we are a little bit cashed up again, so let's find our way back to Balmora. We've done one of our pilgrimage sites. It's time to find ourselves a little bit of a job. We can head to we can head to Nisus, actually. It's a long trip. No, you know what? We're cashed. We can go to Nisus. Where would I like to go? We are here, buddy. It's late at night. We don't want to loiter. What time is it? 1 AM. Okay. It's early, according to some people. Evening, buddy. How goes it? Hard hard? Check with the General Darius. Yeah, well, I think with this one we mostly get referred to the fort. Yes, here. That's what. If you're a pilgrim, you're probably looking for the Master Vivek at the Nisus Temple. That's right. Nisus Temple. It's the only shrine in Nisus. Pilgrims visit the temple and pray for the Master Vivek, a holy relic. The temple maintains a hostel for pilgrims and travelers and provides other services. Beautiful. Alrighty, well, let's head there. Not on my local map, that's okay. Dunma Temple. Here it is. Athletics to 13, love to see it. Ashmanu Nud Nalarib. There we go. Hello. Talk to Gareth Muckgrow Muzgub. Indeed, indeed. We're not after repairs today. Can we barter something? I don't think I have much cash, do I? 23. Yeah, no, it's tricky. It's not going to happen. Tell us about Nisus. It's a small agricultural village on the Uda Samsi with a prosperous little egg mine. Egg. Yep. Alright. Thank you. Let's head in. Now, they have a hostel here as well. And we are a member of the temple, so we can use this bed, which is great. Zanmolk Samalamus. Samalamus. Funny name. Alright. I have my own bread, thank you, for today. Latest rumours. Of course, there's smugglers on the West Gash coast. Where was that ever news? I love that. Even in the fantasy universe, people are just like, of course they're criminals. Who would have thought otherwise? What you reading there, buddy? The Doors of the Spirit. You got some bones? Blasphemous Revenants. You got some bones and some blasphemous books there, buddy? Tell me about the mask. Vivek's ash mask is a holy relic. Displayed at the temple. Yeah, I'm here. Point me in the right fucking direction. You got a tour guide? Is it here in the middle? Shrine to Saint Realms. Shrine of Saint Lothus. Do I have any diseases or anything? No, we're set. We're set. Now you must be here, right? Shrine of the Mask, indeed. An Ordinator. Okay. So these are Vivek's guards here at the side of the mask, which I suppose makes sense. Anyone up here? Here in Nisus made a potion to cure a villager who had fallen ill but could not pay for healing at the temple. Vivek promised the temple would always cure those who could not pay and left his sacred mask here as a sign of that promise. So I think I need to give a potion of cure disease. Potion of cure disease. Oh, the Vivek Ash Mask. It looks pretty sick. I don't want to steal a potion. don't particularly want to make one either. Skill point? Light armor. Nice. Unfortunately, let's read the Pilgrim's Path. Ash mask, ash mask. Vivek's tears weakened his ash cast. Sure thing, buddy. Is customary to leave a potion of cure common disease. That's right. So we do need a potion. We'll buy a potion from the fella downstairs. Hopefully we have enough for it. 23? It's a... Okay, we got a little bit of juice over there if we do need it. Do we have any leftovers as members of the temple as well? Oh, are we allowed to open up this chest? No, we're not. Okay. Barter. Cure common. Cure common disease. Oh, only 20. Beautiful. Alright, hit me up with that discount, bro. Thank you. Back we go. And now let's leave that one there. Leave it. Potion of Cure Blessing. The grace of justice. Neither you. Thank you for your justice, Lord Vivek. I shall be neither cruel nor arbitrary, for fair dealing earns the love, trust, and respect of our people. So, neither cruel nor arbitrary. That is a nice motif, I suppose. And we do get the any alteration effect? No, not by the looks of it. But we are done. That's 2 pilgrim locations in 2 days. We're making good time. Although I suppose the still strategy. Let's have the day, and we spent all morning on the road. Let's have. Oh, it's 4 a.m. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to sleep that one off. 4, 2, 1. There we go. Let's eat up and head out. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any money to get back, so we're gonna need to look for a job. You look like a fellow with a job. You're an officer of the Imperial Legion. There you go. You look like a fella I want to stay away from. We got a bit of a canteen over here. Maybe some people. We're conducting a direct survey. What's the employment rate of Nisus? What do we got here? We got the Tansumerian cave dwelling. Hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy. Hainab Lasam. So yeah, we spoke last night, remember? You are still going hard. A little advice from a local. Yeah, carry those potions. I still don't have any potions, so I don't have any cash either. Wondering about your trade. You're a farmer. Oh. Farmer's probably not going to pay me enough to leave too soon. Man Ilu Hut. Are you a store? Alright. She's a weaver. A little mining village on a trade route. Yes. A little advice. It's pretty quiet around here for a questing hero. There are a bunch of bandit caves. Okay, so maybe our way out of town is to go looting bandit caves. There we go. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. Okay.
Go ahead, Outlander.
That is good advice, though. What about you? These are residential, yeah. Shand. Oh, let's head over here. What are you? Are you a Mages Guild? Fighters Guild? You might be the Fighters Guild, actually. Madak Trade House. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see if anyone here has any work. Hello, Fenas Madak. Looking for services. We're pretty limited. Bilsa Atherum said you heard a group of smugglers talking about a transshipment point in a cave. Up on the coast in the West Gash. Okay. Can I sell you anything? I don't really want to hawk my stuff to get out of here. Have you got work? Talms, Draylor. Darius? Dunmer? Maybe a secret? Law, my trade? Pilgrim. Oh, you're a pilgrim as well. Okay. You're the same kind of idiot I am, buddy. What are you doing? Blades. They're everywhere. Ooh. Join the Legion. I don't... no, I don't want to join the Legion. Okay, so she's referring me back to... She's referring me back to the Legion as part of the quest hook with the Legion here. What about down here? What about you, mate? Uta deck. Uta. No, Uta's got nothing to say. We know why. We don't know why, unfortunately, for Uta. What about you? You, are you a soldier as well? The Legion Barracks, Fort Darius. Herman Abelmiwai's hut is southwest, close to the temple. Well, who's that? The well-marked road leads southeast to Alderaan. Pinibia Haas offers Silt Strata services to Alderaan. Hetman... The village's hetman or steward, okay. Maybe we'll ask them about a job and if... You know what, let's check how much the Silt Strata costs first. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here. I got 7. It cost me 40 to get over here. Yeah, it's not enough to get back. Okay. Let's not muss around with it. Navi Zaynada, so yeah, I got nothing to sell either. Unfortunately. Now this one should be the leader's hut because it's near the fort, I think. Oof, that's a stronghold. Barracks. What about over here? Who's down there in the water? That looks pretty chill. Hey buddy. You even got your pants off. Hentus. Haynab stole my pants. I was taking a bath and the Haynab Lasam stole my pants. Okay. Hey, it's a job. Maybe we'll get a tip. Maybe we'll get a tip. Haynab Lasamsi. Interesting, there's a little carriage on the hill there as well. I don't know really anyone around town. I don't know if I've met Haynab Lasamsi. Can I ask about them? Mitus? Haynab Lasamsi? I can't. Aldvalothi, ooh. Directly north. It's not going to be one of these shopkeepers. Yeah, Hanabi, okay. Shulky... Zeba? Zeba? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba? Shand... What about you? You look like a suspicious fellow looking out over the water without having a dip. Hey now, Blasamsi, you are a suspicious fella. That swit couldn't put them on without help. Yeah, okay. Not interested. Oh no. Buddy, don't make me... I can't even afford to bribe you. Buddy, come on. Come on. Don't be like that. Oh, he's telling us about Optai Bolorga, an orc. And Baladus, a rogue Telvanni wizard. Which Telvanni wizard isn't rogue? Let's be real. Okay, come on, buddy. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, we're getting somewhere. One more. Ooh. There we go. Okay, 72. Pants? Oh, it's not high enough. Ooh. Oh no. Oh god, it's gone. Ah, that's terrible. Stop this. Okay. So we'll have to bribe him up. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Oh, we're hitting it occasionally. We're hitting a little one occasionally. Okay, we might have to hit a couple in a row. 12? Well, the problem is the lower it gets, the harder it is to hit. Can we intimidate? Get lost? No. Maybe we can hit with an intimidate first. Roll zeros. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Okay. So he hates us. That's totally fine. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. No, okay. Yeah, we're gonna need more. We're gonna need to spend some money to get back into that relationship. Okay, so we're just gonna leave the pants there for now. Hey buddy, I talked to him, he fucking hates me, so that's how it be. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, okay, I'll be polite. I'll be polite about it. Hey there, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. It's okay. I can't see it under there. Yeah, I know. He's he doesn't want anything from me either. Good for a chat, egg miner. Hey. Oh, well, at least someone around here likes me. Beautiful. Okay. Sorry I couldn't help out, buddy. He hates me. He hates my fucking guts. Alrighty. Now we were talking about going to see a wizard. About a horse? No, we were going to go see the town elder about a potential job. Now, is it going to be this one? This one looks like it might be an interesting little hut. Australian. Okay. There are wild creatures in there. Why is there an abandoned house in your town? I can't really find this old bloke's home. Now, local map. Let's check. Cave dwelling, Shant Hut, Manaloo, Shisara, barracks, trade house, Yaza. Oh, is it this one? Yahaz? Okay, Yahaz. I think it was. How are we doing for stats? Still level 1 right now. We're making our way though. We got a level of speechcraft towards our character level. I think we're probably going to get some short blade levels at some point as well, which will be good. Which will be yeah, excellent. If we can cast more destruction spells as well, that'll be great. Yahaz, have you got a job for me? If you're even in here, Musa Yahaz. Doesn't look like you do. Smugglers on the West Gash region. Okay. Oh, he's telling me again that, oh sorry, not Yahaz, Hetman. Hetman Abel Mawi's hut is southwest close to the temple. An old Velothi tower lies under a natural arch in the northwest built into a bluff. Okay, the Velothi Dunmar Hetman Alwami Abel Mawai is a village hetman. Steward for Hlaran Moran Retheran Master. Okay. And his house is southwest close to the temple. Don't know how to tell you this, buddy, but the temple is not on the southwest side of town. Southwest close to the temple. Okay. Abel Moai. Okay. It is one of these three. I just mixed it up which one it will be. Okay, so this is our last stab at finding a job in character. Nah, he doesn't have one for us. He does not. Nisus. Okay. No, he's got nothing for us. So, the best thing for our character to do from here is to go and find these smugglers that everyone is talking about. That's going to be our best option for making some cash. We're also going to have to prepare to walk south, I suppose, because we cannot afford the Silt Strider. We are kind of screwed. So, we did see that that Aldvelothi Tower was abandoned. Maybe we can go raid it. Alright, so we have an option here in town. Let's raid this old Aldvelothi Tower, and hopefully we can make a little bit of GP back, and we can get the Silt Strider into town. Cannot rest here, enemies. Let's just get back our fatigue. We're going to wait it out. Alright, we're going in. Now let me hit a rat with a fireball. Damn. I didn't cast. Okay, we're going to have to stab it. Still don't have any cured disease. Now this is a hardcore run, so if I do take a death here, the character is gone. So we are just going to be careful about it. Also playing in character with... Ooh, we got a Daedroth upstairs, Jesus. Spooky. Spooky. That's no good. Oh, that's a big hit, that's a big hit. Let's... Goes with shield as well. Ooh. Take it down, take it down, take it down. Oh no, double block. Unarmored. Am I taking unarmored hits as well? Oh. Okay, we got it down, we got it down. Taking unarmored hits. An iron short sword, we already have one of those, and an iron shield. Thankfully we are still full, we can go back in for more. We're going to try and get this next one with the fireball first. And we're going to do our best to avoid that Daedroth upstairs, I think. Can we fireball you? We can. Hit you with another, hit you with another. This might one hit us with a... Oh, that's a mace. That is heavy. I really want a spear for this circumstance. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Oh, it's not. Sorry, it's a club. It's a club, thankfully. Oh, oh. 2 hits in a row, fail our heal. Get out, get out, get out. Okay, we're just gonna get out. Oh. Thankfully they won't follow. I can't rest, but I can wait, and then we can cast up. Okay. Ooh. Alright, let's head back in. Since we are reapproaching, I'm going to try and hit it with another fireball. Oh no. we finally get a successful cast that flips the door. Okay, oh that's beautiful. Recast in a row and a level of destruction. Okay, we can trade this hit as long as one of ours hits. As long as one of ours hits. Okay. Oh god. Jesus, hardcore mode is stressful. We don't have enough. We found. Oh, okay, we hit. Beautiful. Now you have some bone meal. Oh, we'll take bone meal. Sure, that is money. It's cash money. We can loot these guys on the way out. 3420. We might actually have enough already. Let's take a poke now that we've cleared out that room. And we might have enough cash to get out of here as it stands. Trapped chest. An empty chest trapped. Okay, potion. Soul gem. That's value. That's value. Love to see it. Now these ones are trapped. I don't have a probe. I don't have a probe. What about you? There is a Daedroth upstairs. That's a bit of a rendering error. Oh god, is he coming down? He might be. What about you? That is a better shirt. I'll wear it. And the rest is empty. Where are you? Taking us back up? No, not taking us back up. Beautiful. Okay. Is that all clear? We can keep going this way. Unfortunately, my character does not know the Daedroth is up there because it's a rendering error. So it is a trapped door though, so thankfully he does turn around. Beautiful. Good to see. A Daedroth would one hit us, I think, with a spell, like a damage fatigue and damage health spell, and we would just get fucked. We got a couple more doors here to check. Okay, we'll come back to that last. What about you? Another rat? Can we get a cast off? We can. Rat meat. I'll leave rat meat. No worries. We find the Wolf Queen. 5. Very nice. Speechcraft. I'll take that. Now that's some cash money. A summoning room key. That's not a great sign if there's a summoning room. And we've got a lockable closet and a small chest. Let's start with the chest. It's a little bit easier. Beautiful hard cash. That's what we love to see. So we can just get out of here without worrying about the rest. Do we want greater riches? We're already here. I think not. Jesus. Common shoes, common shirt, common pants. Yeah, really? You put that on the lock and key, did you? I also keep my fucking JJ's t-shirts in a safe. But that's no good. Cool spark sword. Ooh. We will equip that. Some loose items worth money. Raw ebony. Ooh. Now that is interesting. Oh, pauldrons. I can wear pauldrons. Right pauldrons, left. Oh, I can wear bracer as well, actually. Their weight to protection ratio is very bad, so I might leave them. What else we got here? A picture. What about you? A jail cell. We'll leave that behind. But what's this? Cruel spark. So it's a short blade, one head to 6 to 12. Shock damage. 7 to 11, 6 to 12. Okay, so it's a bit of a higher range and it rolls twice. Which is, yeah, better in both ways. Alright, let's take our rewards and get out of here. I've got a bit to sell for sure. Including that raw ebony, which will go a long way, I think. Picked up some hard cash. These are worth 200 a pop, so hopefully that will be good value. Now, and yeah, this fella can buy and sell with me, can't he? Yes, there we go. Barter. He's not going to ask me to explain my ebony first. I love to see. Now, while on one hand I do need cash money, I would also like to see a little bit about some marksmen. No bow for sale. Let's see if we can get 57. Yes, okay. We'll take it. robe in the town for a day. We could also sell this restore willpower. We can also sell the wolf queen, so we're just gonna find someone to buy it. Let's go find a buyer before we turn in. Actually, there should be. I think one of these guys will be a general store. What about you, buddy? Clothing. Not for me today, thank you. Your general goods. Yes, shard stars, interesting. But yeah, they will buy a bit of my chuff. We've gone over the sell limit there with that one. Is there anything I want to buy back? Torch. Moon sugar. I'll tell you what, I'll just sell you 3. Tell you what, I'll just sell you 3. And this restore potion, and let's see if we can get 390 for it. How about that? Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. One more to sell you a little bit later, but we are cashed up. Oh, and we have gear. Actual gear. Bearskin. Nordic left pauldron, right pauldron, bone helm. It is time we get a helmet. It is definitely time to get a helmet. A silver helm. Tell you what, I think we will look for medium gear. We'll look for medium gear because we are going to be trekking around. Trekking around quite a lot. So let's turn in for the night, and then tomorrow we can get back on the Salt Strider and we can head back to, I suppose, civilization. It is I think not too far of a stretch. 10 PM. Oh good, we do get to bed on time. I'm gonna look for an early rise. And look at that. Problem solved. Couple of rats, couple of skeletons. Found an ebony deposit. Ebony is a restricted good in Morrowind. It's on release of the Legion, I think. The Empire at least. So yeah, so that was a really, really sick find. Now, we are going to travel back. We are going to go to, I think all the way back to Seyda-Neen is looking good. Let's ask about these destinations, actually. Okay, they're just all telling me about the same stuff. And I don't want to go to Aldvalothi. Caldera, Ghost Gate. I suppose. Yeah, I think from here, we definitely just want to head back to Seyda-Neen. Spend the cash, get back on track. Now we are looking for our next pilgrimage position, which is going to be Caldera. Ghost Gate. I suppose we could have stopped at some places along the way, but our character doesn't recognize those places. I suppose they could have asked. But we're going to go now to Balmora. And seeing as we got ourselves into a bit of trouble there without too much cash, let's cash ourselves up. Let's gear ourselves up. And then let's look to solve our cash problem again. Now, I think we do have an outfitter over here. Yeah, excellent. And it's time to pull the trigger on that feeling of joining the Mages Guild for some safe jobs. Here we go, Meldor. We're back. Aren't you happy to see me? Yeah. Love it. Now, definitely don't mind getting ourselves a bit of higher rating gear. What are we looking at the moment? Armor rating of 10 on the Nordic Mail versus 16 on the Bone Mold. So, yeah, if we can get some Bone Mold, some more Bone Mold, that's definitely going to be the way to go. I think really we should start by actually covering our bits. So let's start with the left pauldron and a right pauldron. And let's look for a helm. We have one here. after that, we should focus on upgrading our shield, because it's a very light shield at the moment. It's not offering as much protection as we would like. And we do have the option here of a bone mold shield or a bone mold tower shield. 15, 17 is a bit heavier. There's also a drow shield. 40, okay, that's well outside of our price range, unfortunately. So yeah, let's grab Hugh. What's our total cost? You're flicking me. 56? Will you take it? Will you take it? Ah, yes. Okay, beautiful. Alright. And once again, we are stacked. So let's go sell this last piece of ebony. We have a general trader over here, Ravir. Hopefully he'll take it. Hopefully he'll also take that book. The Fox Majigger. What do you reckon, buddy? Raw ebony, some bone meal. The Wolf Queen, book 5. Some empty soul gems. And I would like you to sell me a probe if you have one. Probe? For testing traps, not for testing digestive systems. 290? Yeah. Alright. Jesus, we're G'd up. Look at that. And this is the Guild of Mages. So we're going to say, hey, Rannis, we are interested in joining the Mages Guild. What is the Mages Oath? Perform any duties as assigned to you. Learn from them and grow stronger. That's all great and dandy. I would like to join. I would like some easy jobs. And I would like to also upskill my restoration. Now, as members, we can access this chest, which has potions and also has scrolls, which we love to see. Look at the data. Yeah, I'll sell those. Sure. This is legal. These are issued to us. We can sell the pants. We can sell our uniform. That's totally fine.
All right then, I'm listening.
All right then. Okay. Speak with Ajira. We are being directed to Ajira. Who is Ajira? Are you Ajira? I know who Ajira is. We all know who Ajira is, but tell us about the Mages Guild Nine Toes. Ooh. Outlander. Oh, I am an Outlander. We're learning all about it. Shan Gramazgob. Latest rumor. I bet with Galbadia. It doesn't surprise me. Interesting. Now, you are Ajira? Yes, you are Ajira. Yes, we do have duties. Duties for you. Study the local mushrooms. Oh no, the mushrooms. Okay. We will go find some mushrooms. And maybe this can be when our character takes an interest in things that are bad for you as well. Why would Ajira care about those toxic mushrooms? Now we do, I think, not want to get the Salt Strider all the way back to say the Neen. So maybe what we can do is we can leave Balmora to the south. Time 9 PM. Yeah. A whole day of traveling. We are allowed to sleep in the Mages Guild now as well, so we will take that. Here it is. Now, I feel like whenever I sleep in the Mages Guild, that is when I invariably get attacked by that assassin. Is it going to be now? No. Okay, beautiful. You know what, maybe whenever I sleep in the Mages Guild I get attacked by assassin, because I usually end up sleeping in the Mages Guild because it's usually where I join first. But we'll make an early start. Here we go, look at us. Getting out on the trail before daybreak. getting pretty late for me IRL. Looking at 2 AM at the moment, so might not go too much longer. But I reckon we can try and finish up this quest at least. In terms of progress today, we got 2 points towards our character level. We knocked off 2 of the Pilgrim's locations, so we're off to a great start there. And I think this is the first time our character has travelled down this direction south of Balmoral, which is good. Previously they did go for the Kumu, the fields of Kumu. So lots of good stuff here. We do have an interest in these now, I would say. Bit of an interest in our alchemy, because we are going to be required to get better at alchemy in the Mages Guild. Might as well show some interest. Heather, rocks. Scrib. Oh no. And likewise, it would be nice to get better at our fireballs. Okay. Finally. What is our destruction looking like? Is it still 15? Destruction 15, yeah. That's going to be a little while for sure. Another scrib. Three, 4. What is my chance to cast here? Does it give me a stat? It doesn't. Oh, alright. Don't kill me. Okay. Love it. Okay. Got some egg miners over here. How do you do, fellas? Passing through. Okay, collect some ingredients. There's a lot of flower patches around here. Hopefully they're not too heavy. How much do they weigh? 34 of them. Okay, yeah, they are 0.1, so 10 to the 1. We don't want to carry too many. Now we're back on the mushroom path here. We should be able to find those mushrooms very, very quickly. They are pretty easy ones. It's actually a fairly, I think, difficult quest if you're very new to the game, because the Hyperphasia and the Bungler's Bane look so damn similar to each other. It's really difficult to tell the difference. And also, if you don't know that they're going to be on the trees, that one can be tricky as well. What do we got? We got Willow Anther, and we've got Gold Canet over here. Well, I'll take those, thank you, buddy. Yeah. Load me up. And got a mine over there, interesting. I think that one might be a Daedric Spear, if I remember correctly. There is a very not straightforward, but very doable early game mine, where you can get a Daedric Spear very quickly, which is good. I really enjoy Spear in this game. It's good for kiting. There's a lot of on-touch effects from your enemies. A lot of on-touch, like drain effects. Ooh. Okay, Kwama's a non-aggressive. That one's fine. But yeah, like a lot of drain on-touch effects, damage, strength, burden, and then of course, any enemy who has like equipment, like a ring with non-touch effects, they're going to get you as well. And so a spear is actually very good in this game, just for being ranged. Giving you a bit of distance to kite people with. Compared to short sword, especially, short blade is definitely a bit more dangerous on account of oh, sorry for the flashbang there, looking into the sun. Short sword is definitely a bit more dangerous on account of being in range of those ring effects and those on-touch spell effects as well. Let me know if the game music is a bit loud here. Hello, Nevrasa Dralor. Fancy seeing you out here. You cannot find the holy place where you're searching. Oh, the fields of Kumu. Okay. Ah, I am a pilgrim. And I am obliged to lead you to the fields of Kumu. Okay. Okay. Darling, you are way off track. Oh my lord. I do have a better escort mod installed, so hopefully that will make it a bit easier. Easy escort. Teleports friendly actors to the player when they're far enough away. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So let's just make sure that works. If we get far enough away from her, she should snap back. And we can just kind of make a run over there. We're not seeing the snap just yet. We might still be too close. At least for 15. Speed increased. That's the mule mod. It'll bring up our stats as we bring up our skills. It incorporates a little bit of that Oblivion flavor. And removes the weird incentives that Morrowind gives you for leveling, where it wants you to level all of your irrelevant skills and not touch any of your main ones. I really am waiting. I mean, she's following really nicely, which is great. I'm waiting for her to snap back though. This isn't too bad because the next quest from Ajira is going to send us back here regardless to collect flowers. And I've given my character the oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Thank you. I've given my character the in-character excuse of taking an interest in alchemy because Ajira is sending me on alchemical quests to pick up these flowers along the way. So we're actually going to be totally fine. I think I want some stone flowers as well. Hey, where you going? Where you going? Oi, get back here, get back here. Okay. So yeah, so we have some in-character reasons for collecting these flowers all while we're over here, and then by the time we get back to Ajira, hey, okay. I'm just going to rely on the snap back to reality when it happens. Yeah, so I've got that and then character reason for collecting these flowers for Ajira. Okay, that was the snap. Beautiful. Thank you. But yeah, of course, we do need those mushrooms as well. So we're going to deliver her here to the fields of Kumu. And then we're going to head back for our mushies. And here's our willow anther, which we need for the quest as well. Here's our stone flowers for the quest. And I think that should be it. I'm not sure I've ever done this escort quest, actually. It's the kind of thing I think if you're playing the game casually, you look at and you say, not for me, please. An escort quest through the peaceful fields, waiting on a really, really, really slow runner. Yeah, that snap was pretty good. Beautiful. I'm loving that snapback. The yeah, these kind of back roads all through Pelagiad and through the lake. What's the lake called? It's not here on the map, is it? Through Fields of Camus. It's actually a really nice way to get around. There are very few sky rats. What are they called? Sky dancers? Sky racers? There's very few of them around this little area. Mostly though, the thing you're going to run to is those Kalgoothies, which can too hit you at lower levels. So if we do see one, I am bailing. My character's motivations currently are A, to stay alive, B, to not get back to jail, and C, maybe show an interest in the faith. In that order. Definitely stay alive is highest, so if we do run into a Kalgoothie, we are bailing. Some more flowers, thank you. Lots of black anthers here. We're filling up pretty quickly. The Fields of Kumu, we do have the feather blessing if we do want to take the feather blessing, but I think it's probably fine to go without. We are just about the... Oh, Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah. Let's equip civil intervention. Is she gonna get eaten? Yeah. Priority number 1, stay alive. You don't need to be faster than the Kalgoorlie. You just need to be faster than the next person. Oh no. Your journal has been updated. Oh no. She was right here as well. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I'm out. Oh, that was exciting. I do need to get a new scroll though. Have I bugged my UI? Thankfully no. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's tragic. Let's go in and say a prayer for Neverasa Draylor. From the Shrine of Lawless, sure. There we go. That's okay. What time is it? 11 AM. Okay. Well, we're gonna be back on our mushroom adventure. I think this time I might need to catch the Salt Strider though, because we've already spent half the day. Unless I sold a bunch of mushrooms. I don't think I did though. I think I just never collected any. Maybe I can take my character back down there and in a play to avoid the Kalgoorlie, I can end up on a different road. My character's not going to dungeon dive willingly though. We only justified dungeon diving when given like no, but being unable to avoid traveling costs is like a justification. And yeah, that was pretty tragic. So we are going to catch the Salt Strider back to Satanine so that we can collect these mushrooms and get back. And we'll just call it the cost of doing business. Sometimes you got to get a cab to work. It's just how it be. Water breathing. So we have collected some of these along the way. I do remember now. We sold them to Ariel. I'm not going to buy them back from Ariel. I'm going to go collect more. Oh, we can use this to find the axe collector. So we're going to go find a few more. This is like, this mud crab is here so that you can learn combat in this game. It's like a tutorial crab, so I mean, the only reason you would come fight it is if you saw the tutorial crab and said, I want to fight, which my character does not. So that's very much why it's still here. What about you? 2 fails? 3 fails? 4? Give me one more, give me one more. 18%, 15%. 14%. Chance to cast at the moment. Oh no. What could that be? A lot of bugs. And we can avoid getting close to these guys because they do paralyze when they do take one hit, so we just need to cast once. Okay, that one hit the rock. Okay, that one hit the scrib. Armor. That one hit. Let's get another destruction up to 16. Yes. Nice. One more, one more. Okay, we'll draw a sword here. Processus Veloth Vitellius. Take our gold, take our tax record. That's a shame. Shame, they really had to do them like that. How would be? How would be? Here's the rest of our mushrooms. Okay. And I can get some scrib jelly. Yes, thank you. And some Kwama Cuttle, thank you. And some script jelly, beautiful. I think I'm probably going to sell more of that than not. Just on the account of not having any alchemical gear at this stage. Thinking I probably won't have alchemical gear for at least a little while. Maybe until I'm more invested in the Mages Guild. I'm not sure how invested the Mages Guild is going to be at the end of the day though. So, but let's report this death of a tax collector. We do happen to know the captain in town because they released us. So we will go directly to them about it. And this is a quest that's worth doing. It does pay off a lot and it is relatively straightforward. So, Captain, trade imperial background. You're not interested? Oh, it's the other fella. It's the other fella. Socius Ergala. Yeah. The murder of Processus Vitellius. Yes, I found 200 septums on his body. He was murdered but not robbed. Find his murderer, bring him to justice, and we will pay you more. Which is great. Bit of an investment. If you tell them that he was robbed, they just call the robbery, and they don't give you the follow-up quest. But if you tell them the money was left on the body, they're just like we did there. They give you a quest to find the murderer. Let's speak to Fargoth. Hey Fargoth, you're our boy. Got a ring. A hiding place. Leave me alone. Latest rumours. Nerevarine prophecy. Nerevarine prophecy. New in Morrowind. The natives are not friendly. Yeah, you'll say it. Murder. It's no surprise. No one likes a tax collector, especially one who flaunts their wealth. The only one who could summon him was Thavir over in the lighthouse. Okay. Fargoth's hiding quest as well also puts you over here in the lighthouse. I'm just going to turn that water sounds down a little bit, I think. It's going to be under effects. New footsteps? Yeah. Just a touch. Yeah, so Fargoth's hiding place quest also sends you over here to the lighthouse. You have to sit up the lighthouse way through the night and watch him put away his, little scurry and rat away his savings. Murder of Processus Vitellius. Murdered? No. The gentlest man I've ever met. Seen him get angry. Well, who was he pissed with? Foreign Gilneth. Bring me back his ring. Now, I'm just going to soak up a view here. We're going to say, hey, we're tired. We're going to have a little bit of a break and soak up a view of town. It does look pretty good. I do like Satanine, especially with the vision and the clarity. It actually looks pretty cool, and the water is clean, which is very nice. The main reason for coming upstairs, though, and giving a justification of a view is so I can read this book, The Wraith Weddings, a diary for unarmored. And I might squeeze that one away as well. Given that the owner of the book is now expired. That music's a bit loud as well. Let's just bring down the master. Just a wee bit for the whole lot. Just a wee bit for the whole lot. Yeah, that looks much better. That looks much better. Especially if I'm basically muttering my voices next to Gone. It is great how even like in character one quest can bring you to the next. Couple of mushrooms there for me. Thank you. Beautiful. And ma'am, I would like to ask you about a moida. Someone finally got him. Okay. Well, we do have a name, so we can just check around town for who it's going to be. You, Indorel Wraithrin. No. You foreign Gilneth. Are you foreign Gilneth? Yes, you are. There it is. Foreign. Hey buddy, I'm gonna ask you about a murder, and you will admit it to me. That's no excuse, because we're getting paid for it. Come to kill me, do your best shot. I've got no problem skilling more blood of the Emperor's lackeys. That's unfortunate. He is provoked. He is also unarmed, which is great. Yeah, sorry, bud. You're just gonna cop it. We might get a short blade level here, actually. It's taking a couple of hits. Oh, my fatigue is all the way down. Yeah, he's landing. And he is landing. Am I in parallel? Yeah, maybe I should heal up. No, we're good, we're good. I will heal up regardless, though. A dance in fire. You got some good stuff there, buddy. Mercantile. I will take that. I'll take that ring as well. A belt for me. And yeah, I mean, there's no real point in ransacking your place. Let's head back and hand over the ring to the lady. Give her that kind of peace of mind. Peace of mind. Closure. More specifically. Her fling with the taxman is over. Here's a ring. And we get a couple of health potions. And a good deed. Am I tracking reputation? I'm not sure. It might be on this screen. Reputation currently still 0. That's right. It does take a fair bit to get reputation to go up. Mostly with like legend quests and you know, the factions and things like that. So a couple of little bits and bobs, local affairs, isn't really going to raise your reputation. We will head back though and tell Socius Arduino, Socius Agrippa, Socius Ogala. 500 gold. Beautiful, thank you, buddy. We are cashed up. We got a whole lot of stuff to sell. We're gonna head back to Balmora and we're going to speed. Do love to see it. These athletics, like that's 6 levels of athletics just roaming around, hey. A little bit of unarmored, a little bit of destruction. What else I get along the way? A little bit of light armor. A short blade level. A couple of speechcraft. Went well. We're halfway to the next level. It's gone well. Let's hop, skip, and jump back to Balmora though. Travel Balmora. And we're just going to head back, straight back to the Mage's Guild and turn in for the evening. Currently 9 PM. Hey, it was a big day. We got the quest done, we solved a murder, we took a pilgrim to, unfortunately, an untimely demise from a Kalgoorlie. We did not get one shot by the Kalgoorlie though, so that's you know, that's a positive. And yeah, let's talk to Ajira. Now she sent us out in the morning, and she got it back. A couple of mushrooms back. If I sent somebody to the shops for a king oyster, I'll be a little bit surprised. But we are here. Ajira does not see all 4 samples. Could I not collect? Ah, the Bungler's Bane didn't collect. Oh no, we're gonna have to head back. Thought I grabbed the Bungler's Bane. I must have grabbed. It must not have collected. That's what I get for not actually checking. Well, I am fairly tired. It's currently 2:30 AM IRL, so I'm gonna call it in. Yes, thank you. That's an alt key. I can move people out of the way if I'm pushed up against them, and I press alt. I can get them to move, which is great. Let's heal. Let's rest up. 6 a.m. start tomorrow, and with that, I'm gonna save. Gonna save our character here, and that's gonna be it. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope it's been a relaxing insight into the game. It is an excellent little game. Can I alt tab? I can't. I'm locked in. Oh no. What did I do? What did I do? MCP? What if I open up a menu? No. Okay. I'm gonna have to use a hotkey to stop streaming, I think, or I'm just gonna have to close the game fully. So we're just gonna go black screen here, I'm afraid. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and hope you enjoyed a little bit of a slow Morrowind playthrough. I'm gonna be this one unguided, and it's gonna be hardcore, and it's gonna be fully like Pilgrim roleplay. So just a very, very slow tour around, safety first. Yeah, you saw how it went. Anyway, bit of a change of pace from Samuma Musume and things like that, which do end up being pretty, what's the word for that? Rushed. Ciao. Have a great evening. Bye.